Are you having a good night? No, no, no. Are you having a good night? Can't hear you. No, come on, one more time. Are you having a good night? Well, this song is called It Ain't a Good Night. Pour me a drink, that's what he said to me. Hurry up, I gotta get away early. A glass of wine ain't good enough for me. A cold hot liquor, that's what I need. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night if I'm standing up. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night unless I'm feeling drunk. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night if I'm seeing straight. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night unless I'm seeing things. Listen carefully as I'm moving closely. You wanna get my attention, you better go on an adventure. You wanna live a fast life, you gotta make some sacrifices. You wanna get yourself a new look, well, you gotta throw away the rule book. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night if I'm standing up. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night unless I'm feeling drunk. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night if I'm seeing straight. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night unless I'm seeing things. A drink, that's what he said to me. Hurry up, I gotta get away early. A glass of wine ain't good enough for me. A cold hot liquor, that's what I need. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night if I'm standing up. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night unless I'm feeling drunk. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night if I'm seeing straight. Ain't a good night, ain't a good night unless I'm seeing things.